Duel mode engaged. Autopilot standing by. Turbo duelists. Countdown initiated. Ready, set, duel.
So thank you, Nick. Okay, so we're gonna talk about this because it's been going around, and retro formats are something that you can hear me now, right? Pretty sure you can hear me now. But retro formats are just basically older formats that you can play, different decks, different tempo. That's like the main appeal for the older formats. Because if you think about it, what up, Nick? What up, Angry Weenie? What up, Sonic? You play older formats because of the nostalgia, first and foremost, and you play for the tempo that that we don't have anymore because of how fast paced the game is now. Yeah. Taking that into account, right? Because everything in modern format is kind of determined by the opening hand, right? Whereas back then, it was influenced by the opening hand, but it gave you a bit more. It gave you a few more turns to kind of mitigate that flawed hand, I guess, if you, for lack of a better term. It allowed you to correct mistakes later in the turns, whereas now you can't really do that. Everything's just very fast paced. It's almost predetermined, right? Based on the opening hand, whether you could stop them, whether you can turn it into a simplified game state. And a lot of people kind of like disregard the game because of that. It's so fast paced, and deck building is it was a big deal back then. It was, but consistency wise, having a card variation to be optimized almost every single time is kind of standard now. You want to have as much synergy to maintain the consistency of your deck, right? You want to be able to have cards mesh together and be capable of producing something consistently. Whereas back then, it wasn't really like that. Back then, it was like, you get something and you get something initiated, but it won't be like an overwhelmingly thing that you would just be like, okay, boom, build a board. That wasn't really around. It was possible, but not at the capacity of now, right? It's not now. But yeah, so basically, from my understanding at first, I didn't think there was any changes, but I was misunderstanding this. So basically, time wizard events use the available cards forbidden limited list rule regarding drawing on the first turn and the dueling field of the selected time wizard format. So basically, from my understanding, is that you still get to draw. Back then, the person that went first drew 6 cards, whereas now it's not like that anymore. Now it's just 5 cards. And then your opponent, the one that goes second, drew 6 cards. So they're implementing an older rule, but modernizing the rest of the game mechanics, like some of the erratas, some of the functionality of certain cards, like removing a card before it gets the attempt or the chance to trigger. In which case, back then, it didn't matter where that was. It would always trigger. It didn't matter. As long as it went to that designated area or place, it would get a chance to trigger. But in this case, if something's meant to activate or trigger in the graveyard, let's say, and for whatever reason you send it to the graveyard as a cost to fulfill a cost. If you can remove it from that place before the initial chain resolves, that particular card will not be able to activate or trigger. And that's what they're implementing there now. Which is, I'm not, I mean, it's gonna be different. I played the format. I was playing at the time, so there were some rules that I did not agree back then, like making ignition effects quick effects, and that never sat well with me. I never understood that. Like, why the hell is it like this? Like, why? This should not be a thing, you know? But it's because of how priority was, I guess, understood at the time. And then eventually you'll get to an answer of, because Konami said so. And it was like, oh, it was so frustrating. It was so annoying. Like, priority insinuates that, means that at the start of every phase, you have the chance to the first action, right? Quick effect. Yeah, quick effect. So why the hell would an ignition be a quick effect? Like, that made no sense. Like, yeah, you have the first action, but ignition is not a quick effect. Why are you treating it as a quick effect? I always found that really frustrating. Like, I was like, okay. So, but yeah, people got used to that and exploited that because that was what we had to do back then. If we could exploit it to the fullest extent, we will. We would. We should. Right? It's kind of like you can't beat them, join them type of thing. Because why would you handicap yourself? Like, yeah, just do it. So that's one of the biggest changes, of course, which makes certain cards better than they were back then. Like Book of Moon wasn't as highly regarded, right? Only certain decks were okay. It was like it was okay. Book of Moon was okay. It was versatile in the sense that you can use it going first, going second. You can hold on to it longer than like a bottomless, right? Type of thing. But now, because things are no longer the way they were, ignitions being quick effects, you can flip a Dark Arm face down. You can flip a JD face down, right? You can flip a Lone Flyer face down, right? Because they can't go, oh, Prowl effect. Even if it's a freaking ignition effect, that's so crazy. But yeah, I mean, some people, I think they're overreacting a bit. It's still the same tempo, right? That's the reason why you play that format, because of the tempo. It's not because you had broken things that you could exploit. Yeah, that was like part of it, because now your strategy is completely different. But you can see why they did it, because I'm assuming there's a lot of confusion trying to go back and forth of modern rules and old school rules, right? So like it made sense to do it this way. And a lot of people might not like this because they just want to refer to it as like their era or their time, you know, of how they were used to doing things. But I mean, I personally, the only thing I mind is the Goyo situation, because like that means you can't make Goyo. Goyo isn't as good anymore. Like Goyo is like anyone can make it, right? Anyone can make Goyo Guardian. Now, who's gonna make Goyo Guardian right now? Like you have to have a specific Earth tuner, you know? The newer erratas, yeah. On a slight unrelated note, I scored a QCR Drill Warrior for about 7. That's nice, dude. Drill Warrior. The biggest thing is the game now has Rivalry goes in. It's going to be everyone. Edison, Frogs are basically dead. Drill Synchro. Yeah. See, that's another thing as well why I didn't agree with like Rivalry, like because based on the way they explain the summoning mechanic, right? How summoning works, right? It's you can't, like, it's still there, so you can't initiate a summon that isn't abiding by that restriction. But for whatever reason, say, oh, you tribute it first, but you can't tribute it first because you're attempting to switch a different, you know what I mean? So it didn't make any sense. But because back then I would play Gladiator Beast, right? Gladiator Beast was a thing that would get around that, as long as you had an appropriate target. But then, because you had an appropriate target, you can summon something different. which was always like a technicality. I was like, what, really? That's how it works? That's kind of whack. You know, like it was like kind of annoying. Like you would go bestiary tag out for a quest, assuming there's like goes in or rivalry, because both wing beast wins. So then you can tag out as cost, but because it's off the field now, you can summon a different attribute, a different type. And I was like, at the time, I was like, I guess it kind of makes sense, but it still didn't really make sense. I was like, I guess, whatever. And that was because KONAMI said so. It was kind of annoying, but like, I guess, for whatever reason. But yeah, they're gonna be using the new erratas, the new game mechanics. Yeah, I mean, people will adjust. The tempo is still there, right? That's like the main appeal. Like, they will still, it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. Certain things will shift because of like what Nick was saying about the goes in and rivalry situation. Of course, but there will be different ways to play. That'll warp the format, right? Because there'll be decks like Blackwing, of course. Blackwing will almost automatically main deck those cards, right? Like, why wouldn't you? Everything else is like, yeah. So what that means now is, because that format isn't like an OTK heavy, or the ability to OTK isn't as frequent. That means you can set your Duster, you can set your Typhoon, you can do all these things. You can have Trap Stun. Like there's gonna be different ways to play the format now, right? But the tempo will still be there, which like what I'm a fan of. Regeki Break and Torrential Tribute are broken now. Yeah, because of the ignition. Yeah, because before they'd be disregarded because, okay, why would I want this when they can just chain an ignition effect that made no sense? That means, yeah, I don't know. I feel like it'll shift the format in a way where it'll innovate it in a bit. It'll innovate it for sure, right? Because you have to account for different things that you didn't back then, right? And yeah, like, yeah, I actually don't mind it. I don't mind it, but I think people just will be reluctant to, meaning they just won't want to try it just because they don't want to, because of the change. But that's how it is with anything. The people are very fickle people. They're very fickle. So like anything that annoys you, you just won't do it at first, and then it has to grow on you. It's kind of like the Fall Out Boy song, where songs don't stick at first. It's like a lyric where initially you don't like a song first, right? Initially, sometimes you do, but initially you don't like a song, and then you hear it the second time, and you get familiar with it, and you're like, it's not that bad. And then by the third time, you kind of know it by then, and then you like kind of vibe to it. Then that's the progression of things. It's the same thing for this. People are just expressing themselves of how they think things will be, but eventually, I think it'll pass and it'll be fine. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Blackwing becomes even more dominant when it was already the best deck. Lightsworn really falls down to tier list, I think. Lightsworn. Well, yeah, because I mean, if your deck loses to rivalry and goes in, right? Then yeah, I mean, but you have to address those situations. I don't know. I think it'll be fine, but like, Sangan's kind of ass now, right? Sangan? Like, Sangan? Wait, what is Sangan? What's Sangan's effect again? Let me look at Sangan's effect. Let's look at Sangan. Oh, I made some changes to the deck over the weekend. Okay, what does Sangan do? What is his effect? What's the errata? If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, add one monster with 1500 or less attack from your deck to your hand, but you cannot activate cards or the effects of cards with the name for the rest of this turn. You can only use. Okay, so that's pretty huge for any, like. I mean, some people were even cutting this card, so I guess. But like for Dandy Warrior, which is the deck I play. It makes it kind of weird because the way I would utilize this is with Tomato and Tomato being able to recruit this, meaning this can search anything in my deck, was huge, right? Because that means if you open up, okay, so because the way, because I have a very unconventional way of playing the deck, the Dandy Warrior deck, where I use Lone Fire and Tomato to kind of like filter through my deck faster, while enabling Dark Arm Dragon, because like if you can just crash Tomatoes, you get Darks into the Grave and then so on and so forth. So the way I would use this was, okay, get access to this, get access to Lev Weeder, get access to my Dandelion, get access to basically anything in your deck. But you can't do that now. Unless, like, I would do it aggressively. So I would set it and I would protect it somehow. And then I would use it to synchro with it or tribute it and then search Dandy, pitch Dandy, or pitch Lev Weeder the Monarch, the Caius, and then play off that. So I can't really do that with this card anymore. I mean, I can do it the following turn, which is, I guess, not too bad. But like, I wanted this because of the versatility to be able to search anything within my deck. So I think that is a bit of an issue. But like, once again, you have to adjust, and we'll see. Because I mean, yeah. Yo, what up, Preppy? Think Sangan doesn't let you use monsters? No, you can use it. I mean, the good thing is that you can still search Quick Draw, because Quick Draw doesn't activate. So that I can still use it in that way. So like I can't search Dandy Lev Weeder, but I can, if I already have Dandy Lev Weeder, I can search Quick Draw instead. So I mean, I can still use it in a similar way, but not the entirety of the way I was using it before, which is it's a bit annoying. And then the Raikou situation, whereas you can stop Raikou, you can Titania could stop Raikou, but you can't do that now because it doesn't target. Yeah, so see, apply these effects simultaneously. So yeah. So back then it was in sequence. You can choose to pop or not pop, right? And you can just choose to mill. Whereas in modern text, and the new errata, is that you can throw a card in the field. So that means it doesn't target. So back then, Titania was huge, right? Titan. I don't have a Titania. It was, yeah, this card was insane for quick draw or for plants in general. Because everything targets, a lot of things target in the game, right? So, I mean, it can't stop Raikou, which is like quite a prevalent card in Edison. So, yeah, this is gonna be, I guess, a bit of an issue because you can just say, oh, I get Raikou out Titania, you know, so it's like kind of cooked, but everything, I guess it's fine either way. Yeah. Okay, let me just take this thing off. Yeah, but I mean, do any of you play retro? Like, I'm assuming some of you do play retro formats, but if you have it, I would highly advise you to try it because it's just a different tempo, and the technical play is I think it's far more difficult to grasp. Because the difference between now and then is the ability to anticipate and telegraph, right? Because like in modern Yu-Gi-Oh, like telegraphing certain sequences are kind of there, right? They know that you start with ice, then okay, do you stop it or not, right? So like, what's the extension, right? It needs to be sword or X'd. And then, you know what I mean? It's like, it's very aggressive. Whereas back then it wasn't the case. It wasn't the case back then. But yeah, like what I'm saying is back then you get more turns to kind of salvage mistakes and be able to pivot depending on what was revealed in the later turns. Whereas now, you don't get the luxury of that. You don't get a chance to like correct the mistake, which is what I think a lot of people really enjoy. Because like if you make one mistake now, it's so unforgiving and you're out. Whereas back then, you had a few more tries to stay in the game, right? You didn't outright lose. So then, psychologically speaking, if you lost because you made a couple mistakes, then you can accept that. right? You lost because you unless you're a psychopath, and like you can't accept your flaws. But like if you're like self-aware that okay, I made a couple mistakes. Yeah, I deserve to lose. It's easier to come to terms with that than now, because now it's like there's nothing you could do. You just lost. There's no way you could have outplayed any. This you just lost. You know, and that I think that's the difference from now to then. And I think that's how people enjoy those formats, especially older Yu-Gi-Oh players. They prefer that format, those formats instead, because now it's like really, I didn't get to play, bro. Like what? I came all this way, I didn't get to play. What is that? You know? What up, Just Gord? What up, Laxus? What up, Dueling Book? Wait, you can't see my. You should. Okay, now you can see my screen, right? You can see it now. Why reprint Retropack 2 only to do this? It's crazy to me. Well, I'm not. Well, to be fair, we don't know if this was like in the works for quite some time, and they just wanted to wait to see when to drop it. Because I guess in business there are spontaneous things that people do because oh yeah, that's true. Let's do this before it gets out of hand, you know. Because like I'm assuming that this has been an occurring issue where judges now didn't play back then, and it just got too confusing, and it was producing a lot of problems, right? I think that's that's one of the main problems they're trying to solve. Like, oh, do you know how it was back then? I have no idea, bro. I have no idea. Do you know? Then you gotta go back to like the older guy, you know, and then oh no, that's not what it was, and you can see how it can unravel into like a lot of problems. So it makes sense to just merge them to modern, you know, modern standards. I've built an Edison Quick Draw Dandy Plant Tengu Junk Double and Hat format deck in Junk Double. I've played Retro in the Master Dual Time Travel events. Okay, here's your power. The gesture makes the most sense to me, and making it maybe playable for new players. Yeah. Because like it'll be difficult for people like now that want to try that want to play back older formats, but they didn't know how the older rules were, you know. So it's like, damn, I have to learn 2 different types of rules. Like it was inconvenient, like, you know. Because think about it, like you want to get new players into the game, right? Older players already understand the game. They've experienced it, so they're already part of your audience. So now it's trying to introduce newer players to, I guess, appreciate that format, but you have to do it in a way where they understand. Otherwise, like it's gonna be it's a hurdle. It's a learning curve that you just don't want to deal with. It's like modern Yu-Gi-Oh. A lot of people don't want to learn all these other decks because there's so much to learn. There's the technical play aspect. There's so much to consider. It's overwhelming, right? And whether you're committed to investing the time and effort that requires to play this game, you want it to be as convenient as possible. You don't want no hinders. You don't want things to like deter you from trying to play, right? Which is why look at the structure decks that are coming out. They're like decently tiered. Like they're not horrible. They're like decent. And that's what you want from a newer player base, right? You want a new wave of players to like ease into it and have success, develop core memories and of them doing well, and then that's how you get them. That's how you get something. Get someone to develop a core memory in a good way, because that then the game will resonate with them in a good place, right? Because if they keep losing, they're not gonna want to play the game. Who wants to play a game they're bad at? You know, it's like you know, it's like they're not gonna want to play a game they're bad at. But anyways, yeah, I mean retro. I mean, yeah, it's fun. It's fun for sure. It's a different pace from modern Yu-Gi-Oh, of course, which I understand the modern players will just not completely understand it at first. But the more you play it, you understand what I mean. Like you get more turns, you have more times to salvage your mistake. It's easier to deal with once you lose because you're not You know, you're not like completely blaming the helplessness that is modern Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Like sometimes you like if you're going up against Mitsurugi Raizio and you open up hand traps, you knew you lost. You know you lost. Like, why even play it out? You lost, right? But if you have hand traps, okay, then you have a game in your hands. But like, if you don't have any hand traps, you just basically lost. Whereas in medicine, there isn't really that. There isn't really that. You can literally set one, pass. You can literally do nothing, pass, and you'll live, right? And then you can strategize it, and it's very intriguing because of that. Because you know that you have more turns to play. You don't just outright lose, you know. But yeah, I think people are overreacting. I think people are just going crazy with it because they're just expressing themselves. You know, it's new information. They're gonna say what they're gonna say. That's the process. That's what we all do. You know, it's just a matter of it's just a matter of the frequency and the amount of times we do it over and over and over again. You know, like okay, it shocked you initially. That's fine. Everyone gets shocked at first. Process it. Agree with it, disagree with it. That'll shift depending on how or who exposes their opinions towards it. And then you'll either agree with that person or you disagree with that person, and you double down on your perspective until you get someone that's equally as, I guess, relatable to that perspective. Then you just, it's progression. That's what it is. It's just a bummer because I seems KONAMI were caring about all the formats for a while. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think it's fine. I think it'll be fine. Okay. Well, anyways, let's get back to Master Duel. Let's finish the qualifier rounds. 29. Okay, so as you saw, I made some changes. I ended up adding a few more things to the deck. Like I ended up putting more hand traps because I wasn't seeing as many as I would have liked. A lot of people are shotgunning the Charmies. So Master Duel being the way it is, it'll give you 1-ups, right? Obviously, I'm risking it because I don't want to draw this one. But the fact that I have a lot of ways to stop the Charmies is huge, right? Especially if I can chain to this, right? If I go into right and they go MAXX or they go, you know, I could chain Gamma, chain Ash, chain Cross out. So I've just basically more ways to stop these freaking toxic cards that are quite essential for the deck, for the game. That you need these cards. You just need them. So just stop these guys. I put in 1 nib because it gives me something to draw into. Duster, because Duster, you know, Duster is just, sometimes you just want to just destroy everything, you know? Just gives you, I mean, at first it was because I was playing Thrust and I was playing Grass. But then I was like, no, let's simplify it. Okay, let's just try this, you know? Just pretty good 1-ups. And everything else pretty much is self-explanatory. Everything is like pretty basic. Okay. Oh, let's get started then. Let's get started. Let's finish this this max out thing. Let's finish this. And then we'll go on to the master grind. $31. Lost the coin. What is? Oh, it's Blue Eyes. I guess it's fine. This is fine. We just oh, well, no, maybe it's the fiendsmith build because a lot of people are playing fiendsmith with the new vanilla. Okay, it's fine. Otherwise, I'm gonna just imperm the link to prevent the ad. Oh, but then if he has drill beam, that's kind of cooked. Does it link it away? Yeah, it's either the fiendsmith or the... Okay, it might be blue eyes. Okay, it's blue eyes. So yeah, I'm gonna stop this.
Not a chance. I activated trap card.
If he has the drill beam target, oh my god, that's annoying. Oh, I resolve. Okay, go. So that cuts him off from the fuse boss. He doesn't have another normal summon. So now his extension is gonna be Maiden. Maiden set True Light. Or Lori summon Blue Eyes from deck and then go into a Seals. Okay, he might be going for a Seals. So okay. The good thing is that I opened up these two together, so that gives me a chance to outplay him, unless he has Ash as well. If he has Ash and Drill Beam, and we might be in trouble. He's gonna go Seals here. Yeah, he's gonna go Seals. So he must just have like a bunch of non-engine. Okay, there's Drill Beam set. Okay, so we know that he doesn't have Drill Beam live because otherwise he would have used it, right? So that means he's hoping on Seals to summon the Blue Eyes. Oh my god, again! What the fuck? The first came back. Oh my god. Bro, did you guys see that short? Oh my god, what the fuck? Again! That is so cooked, bro. That is so cooked. Okay, well let's start with this. Because adventure based the most.
I activate the spell card.
What up, Antonio? Dude, the fucking already started off with the freaking... Oh my god, dude. The percentage of this happening is like, what am I doing? What am I doing wrong? Okay, so since I know that's Drill Beam, right? I kind of want to... Let me see. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this. What's special? Well, to get Jerker back in rotation, right? And then, because he's in a bounce. So I think he wants to sequence in a way where he bounces first and Drill Beam second. And we can exploit that. We can take advantage of that. Because he's telegraphing, right? So now, it's a matter, does he bounce now or not? Or does he drill, like, because he can't Drill Beam, right? Okay, so now we're going to get access to our Griffin. And that's when that's when he's going to bounce. And we have SP lines before... Well, never fucking mind. Never fucking mind, bro. Okay. We're gonna bounce here. Because regardless, this is SP here. Regardless. Yeah, he's gonna... Okay, he bounces now. It's fine. Which is gonna summon the Blue Eyes. At which point, I'm gonna go summon this. Go into my Clockwork Knight. Give me a Link or an Extract Monster. So I can go SP Banish. I mean, yeah, Droll 2, that's cooked. Okay, so Drill Beam is live now. Drill Beam is live, but I want to be able to dodge it. So I'm gonna go summon this. Summon this. Go Clockwork Knight, and then I have this to pitch. Okay, that's fine. But now... It's a matter of, does he have Ash? If he has Ash as well, then we're just cooked. Okay. So right here, what I have to do, I feel, I have to go this. And then go into a Matrix, and then use the effect to pop and summon. Because if I go for... So for here, he imperms it, Valors it, I'm just dead. So luckily, we have this. And then a Matrix and revive any of those guys. So we'll do that, a Matrix. Because Drubim's gone. Okay, here we go. Come on, let this resolve, bro. Are you... It's fine. It's fine. Fuck! It's not fine. Okay, so I'm gonna beat over this blue eyes and then pop my own card to summon out Tristaros here. I mean, I could pop. Nah, I think he's like a battle phase. I go. Actually, yeah, I'll go battle phase. I'll go battle phase. And then phase 2. I'm trying to survive here. I'm trying to survive here. Summon my Tristaros. Oh my god. Okay, so he doesn't have engine though, so that's what I'm really happy about. He has barrel in rotation, but I think I should be okay. Unless he draws engine, then we're cooked. Because if he has Sage in hand, we're just dead. If he has Sage, he's just dead. If he has Sage. Okay, barrel. Okay, good. So he's gonna summon that. Search Lordy Lord. Or set Lordly Lord. Access to... but then he just banishes my thing with Drubim though. It's kind of annoying. Oh, never mind. He only plays one drill beam. Okay. Okay, I'm cool with that. He sets itself. Okay. Alright. Now, what does he do? He goes... Oh no, he has Tyrant. He's gonna go for Tyrant here. Revive, get Tyrant, get back this. Fuck, I'm cooked. We're gonna draw into... I'm not gonna lie. He had the Sage, man. Get out of here. Bro, what the hell? Hey man, we tried. If that draw wasn't there, we won. That draw saved his ass. 40... I'll just put 41. Oh no. Okay, this is combo. We have to give up our Omni because we got to search another Enchantress, which is why I like the Adventure Engine. It gets you access to engine. Zone, yes. I mean, I could play it safe and just get my Omni in rotation, but I think that... I mean, if I lose a draw anyways, so I might as well just get out of the way. Yeah, I'll just do this. Because, like, I can just go, like, Omnis, Maxi, draw... Oh my god, oh, no, what the fuck? Okay. In that case, I think it might just be SP pass. I think. Yeah, SP this pass. Yeah, let's just do that. We're gonna search. Hopefully, this will be enough. I mean, special. That's not for me. This okay. This is why we play Link Spider for these occasions. I mean, I could equip it so it can protect it from battle, but I kind of want to keep it for my follow-ups. I can force things, you know. So I'll just pass with this. Try running Taketomborg at 2. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, okay, this works. I'm gonna banish it anyways. It's cool. Oh, never mind. He's not using the effects of banish. Okay, I get to leave. That's fine. The hell is this? Add a monster dimension starting to cover from retext to your hand. If you activate this card in your battle phase. Okay. Okay, so I'm not sure if I should droll him or I should MAXX him. I think I just... Oh. I'll MAXX? Okay, so, okay. He doesn't have Ash. That's annoying, actually. I need one more draw, man. Damn, BB. What's this guy do? Target one phase of monster you control increases level by 3. Also, if you activate this card, in response to your opponent's monster effect, every single that you control should need card first. Oh my god. That's annoying. Okay, so I can bounce the Fenrir, I can bounce the set. Let me see something though. Oh yes! Okay, well, I have to special this. The fuck? Some dumb shit, bro. Oh my god. Fucking hell, D rank. Knowing as hell. What even was that? Oh my god. Blue eyes. Blue eyes, blue eyes, blue eyes. Okay, it's fine. Is this fine actually? Just start with, that'd be great if it starts with that. That's Veiler. Okay, I'm gonna IMPERM. the link regardless, right? So okay, we'll fool here. We'll fool here for sure. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna imperm this. Or do I imperm this actually? Do I care? Do I care actually? Because if I imperm this, he can't progress. Well, he can progress, but I just save the imperm for my turn. Yeah, I can just hit the. I can just hit the spirit and force it out. Yeah, because I want him to play into it. I want him to keep playing so I can draw another card. Like this hand's okay. Like these two are pretty good. These two. If I can draw talents, that'd be great. Talents would be awesome. Or Duster wouldn't be bad either. If I can draw Duster, that'd be cool. What up, Collector? I play Yugioh, Telemorphia, and my opponent thinks it's cancer. Well, you have to understand, right? The more simplistic a deck is, the more hate it'll generate. That's just how it is. Because you're not losing because you got out clever, you got outsmarted, right? Obviously, superiority is going to be like something that qualifies, I guess, and determines how tilted you get. Like if you get sacked, if you lose to like a low sequence deck that doesn't require that much thought process, you're gonna be upset because you're not losing because, you know what I mean, you're just losing because, like, well, whatever the reason might be, but like it just, you know what I mean. So yeah, so like Dinamorphia is a deck that just, it's meant to just go summon a monster that prevents your opponent from activating anything, like, right? It's like, you know. But like if you have to sequence your way into a particular way or situation or a scenario or a board, it gives you a chance to respond, right? So you can try to prevent it. But if it's something so simplistic like that, if you don't draw the out, you're just gonna get floodgated, you know? And that's what people don't like. Okay. Duster, let's go. Come on, Duster. Okay, so we get to imperm the seals, which is great. That's a bit late. It's the wrong one of. Have you guys ever wondered why some of the cards, when you draw them, they're black, and then they change to the actual card themselves? Have you guys ever wondered that? I have. Anyways. Gonna bounce something. Bounce his field spell, most likely. What else would you bounce? Yeah, bounce the field spell. Oh, if I had Gamma right here, it'd be insane, bro. Gamma right there will be amazing. Okay, so we're meant to bait with this first. Summons Blue Eyes. That means he has double pop because he has a Blue Eyes Engraved, Blue Eyes on field. Oh, never mind. He's going for this. Okay, so okay, so he has a pop. Okay, let's do this first. We'll search for our Griffin first. My heart just stopped for a second. I thought I activated imperm in the imperm column, but it's only when you said it. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind him doing it here. It's fine. Okay, so let's bait for Ash here. Okay, that's fine. Someone's got the So I can't destroy any of his cards, right? Other cards you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Okay, that's fine. Does he have the fusion engrave? He does not. Okay, that works. Okay, let's do this first. I need to go for SP for sure. Let's go SP to just get this out of the equation. Okay, so let's go for that. We're gonna go for this. No, it's not that. It's this. No, it's this. Discard. Yeah, it's this. If he draws me here, we still have play here. Okay, that works. Because I'm not sure if I can OTK him, that's the thing. So I'd rather just get rid of the majority of his things. Okay, so he'll do that. We're betting Ash here. Because what I really want to resolve is a Salvador. Okay. Alright, this works. So what do you have engraved? He has this engraved. He has this guy. There's nothing engraved. I try to go for a game. Let's see if I try to go for a game, I'm exposed to a lot more things, though. That's what I'm concerned about. So, yeah, let's just not play into it. Okay, let's go SP, banish the True Light. Actually, I mean, I don't see why not. Why wouldn't I do it here, right? Yeah, why wouldn't I do it here? Let's do it here. Okay, that works. This works. This actually works. Okay. Now that we got rid of Double Veiler, I don't even know why he did it here. I don't know why he did it. Maybe he did it on purpose. Maybe he has something I don't know. Which is, it could be probable, but we'll see. Because now, what I can do now is I can go for rights, go into... Yeah, okay, I have an idea. We could convert this into the SP. We'll keep that on board. Right? So this will bait Nib if he has Nib. If he has Nib, we can still play after. Oh, actually, no, hang on. Other card you control cannot be destroyed by a opponent's card. So, wow, this can be Coral Dragon as well, though. Coral Dragon... But I can pop, so... Yeah, I can pop, so that's fine. We'll just go SP here. And there's a force out the True Light. Oh, do I care about the True Light? I just banished the Jet Dragon, I think. Nah, let's get rid of the True Light. Then I can just go into Corn Gandrak somehow. Get rid of that. Because then I have my Nib to deal with this overwhelming push. That's fine. Wait, doesn't this prevent me from targeting his guys? Okay, but it's gonna be banished. It doesn't matter. Okay, so Maiden triggers. Maiden comes back. I think we're fine. We should be fine. Because we can dodge. We can dodge another Vader on Salvador, which is huge. Okay. So first and foremost, this will search as what? This will search as a trap. Sure. So if he has Ash here. Okay, so we have 2 interactions, no, 3 interactions guaranteed. If all fails, we have SP, Nib, and Cluster. So now it's a matter of trying to push past this guy. So pop this. And now we're dumping here. We'll dump turtle here. So turtle. And what else? What are we dumping? What else are we dumping? We're dumping all this. That gives us another extension, which is nice. Okay. So now what we can do now is we go for this guy. And we're trying to go for current Ganesh, Panics, all this stuff. And we can run over. Okay. What are we adding back? Guess it's this. Or is it this? No, this summons that. No. Because this is to be able to summon something from that. Yeah, it's this. Okay, and now we go back to Kristaros. Pop this. Summon at 1. Oh. 2. This trigger summons it back another look. Go for this. Okay, then we go into Organdrax. I like that animation. That's cool. Animation is cool. Okay, so I don't really care about. Okay, so we're gonna go for 1. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And then now we can go back to this. Let's get an Omni in rotation. Go for this guy. Then we go for this guy. We're gonna get time. We're gonna get time. Oh, pretty quick. There we go. Awesome. Now we just go battle phase. Attack this. And we try to trigger this guy, we just negate. Yeah, well, we'll have to negate it. No, sir. If he has nib, that's next level. If he has nib, that's just next level gameplay. There's no way. Okay, so I can't attack directly because I bench with SP. Okay, let's get add back for follow-up. Okay, this should be fine. Okay, so he's gonna get search, which is almost likely Drew. Oh no, it's Druid. Okay, interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna banish that for sure. I'm kind of scared of the Maiden Engrave though. But like, what does Maiden get him actually? Like, what does Maiden get him actually? What does Maiden get him? True Light's banished. So you can't get that. You can't get Access to Majesty, right? Okay, so let's banish that. I don't want him to get any access to Link 1 to get access to another Blue Eyes. Yeah, they get another Blue Eyes. Just keep him off that. So now I have... So that's one summon, right? He's on one summon. And I have negate. So if these two fail, if the pop fails and if the Omni fails, then I have Nib to back me up. And then it should be over. Because that'll just deplete all of his resources at this point. Sure. And he can't Drew Beam this because it can't be banished. Which is great. Additional? Okay, we're negating that. We're negating that. Okay, so we might go... Okay. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. So now what happens here is we're gonna go this. We're just gonna flip it, not use the effect. Let him think about it. Okay, now use it because he cannot Jewel Beam it once it's resolved. What am I doing? What? Oh, okay. No, I can pop 2 instead. I forgot. Okay. So now he has Jewel Beam, but he cannot banish any of my Christian cards, which is great. What? Interesting. Why did he say Jewel Beam? Kind of weird. Anyway, we're good. We're good. GG, buddy. GG. Okay, so quite simple. Quite simple sequencing now. Scar special. Should I kill him with his own blue eyes? Should I do that? That'd be pretty funny, huh? Yeah, let's do that. Let's kill him with his own blue eyes. Come on, blue eyes, white dragon. Feeling Kaiba. Oh my god, it's funny. He has something. Oh, that's Ash. Is that Ash? It doesn't matter. But like, that's Ash. Okay, that's fine. So we know he has Drill Beam. We know he has Drill Beam, right? So let's just negate that. Just because we can. Okay, let's just absorb that right now. Thank you very much. Just having a little fun versus Kaiba. A little bit of suspense will be fine. Make a dragster here. Go battle. I'm gonna finish him off with his blue eyes. Oh, God. That's hilarious. GG, buddy. White lightning. Just because we can. Oh yes. Okay, Kaibo. I mean, it still doesn't deny the fact that we freaking got deranked. It's kind of annoying. Blue eyes, white dragon. $106.10. What is this fucking C3, bro? What the fuck? No, matey. Okay, so if he has droll. Okay, we'll do this. If he has MAXX, we'll just do this. Oh, no MAXX, cool. Sometimes follows, maybe? Okay, so if he has droll, we have to do this first. But then if he has Ash... Okay, if we do this first, we play around droll. If we do this first, we play on Ash because he doesn't want to get to the Omni, right? So these are the kind of like the decision trees that you have to consider sometimes. Like, oh shit, okay. Because if I get Ash, it's far more devastating, right? On this. Let's not risk it. Let's just go for this. Let's bait the Ash with this. Oh, he didn't have Ash. Okay. Fuck. Okay. They have DROLL. Let's discard this, I guess. Right down. Okay, no draw. Nice. Okay, that's good. I won't search yet. Okay. So so we always want to have SP access. So if we can make SP, you make SP. For sure, for sure. Okay, so in this case, we go for this because we have turtle. So we can go special this, effect this, instead of having to use our normal summon on that. So it has to be this. Because if I go for this, special that, this then adds this. Which means I can save my... What does that mean? I don't think it matters. This is searching that anyways, so... I care? Add this, special this, effective this, Spanish this. No, I think it's just this. Yeah, just this. Special this. This will dump purple and yellow. And we can play around Ash here. Chain 1, chain 2. Nothing. I don't think he has anything. We might be okay. Nope. And so turn purple and yellow. Okay. So now we just go SP first. Because we can just revive that as well. Perfectly fine. And we have DROLL to back up this board, which is insane. Okay, so this is going to add Smiger, which is our pitch for the yellow. And then this will convert into Tristaros, basically. And then Smiger searches our trap. This. Effect of this. Summon Tristaros. Okay, let's get our trap first. So if he does have some interaction, we could change Tristaros. Okay, nothing. So yeah, we're resolving this. This is fine. See, that's one of that's the reason why Krishron is strong, is because you can pivot depending on how they interact with you. You don't just get bottlenecked at a particular point, right? That's the cool thing about Krishron. Is resilient in that way. Because there's so many things to Ash, but if you ash the wrong thing, if you interact with the wrong thing, you get punished. Which is what a top tier deck fundamentally has, right? If a top tier deck doesn't have that, then it can't be a top tier deck. Okay, so am I adding back this? Let's back this. I usually add back turtle, but I guess it's fine. And Morphia Red Mix is too good. I mean, yeah, of course you would say that. It is so toxic, though. You know, it's preventing from playing. It's a floodgate. You know, there's floodgates, and then there's necessary floodgates, right? Go for this guy. Okay, this is a play that not many people do. But I feel like reviving... Because, like, you could have easily... Okay, so what you typically would do is go dragster there, and then this inclusion revives this. The issue with that is that you have... Oh, but then it's different, because I drew the seed tree. But usually what I like doing is having the ability to float into this, if for whatever case may be. You can either pop this guy, this is the floater, it summons seed tree then synchros into another thing, which floats again, and then you can go into your Shistaros. Right? Whereas if you go for the dragster line, right? Like if you go dragster here, I mean I can just go for this. Right? I can go for this. Actually, I might do that actually. Dragster and yeah, let's just do this. Since we open Citree. But this is usually so Fufnir because I can float into Citree. It's a bit risky though because it's a bit like clogged. So you almost always want to go for SP and Griffin first, right? That's kind of what you want to do. Okay, because we have access to a 7 here. I'll keep the Draco back. I like keeping Draco back in hand. It gives me like a way to force things by turn 3 by searching off Fateful. Anchor. Oh, this might be one of those freak. This is probably Striker or Tenpai. It's kind of annoying. Okay, resolved. Nice. Okay, so now I'm free to go Dragster now. I'm gonna go Dragster right now. I'm going Dragster right now. If he doesn't have it, okay, just go Dragster now. This will bait another anchor. Oh, this will bait another widow droplet. So then now I have the option to go into Corn Gandrex, assuming I have to return my C-True with Cluster, because you're gonna have those games where it's a very obscure line where you have to go, oh, this first, right? Okay, so in case he has Droplet, I have to go Infinity, because if I don't go Infinity and he has Droplet, I can't pop my own Dragster, right? So it has to be this. So if he does have it, I can pop my own guy. See? Okay, so now I can pop my own guy. But depending on what's he discarding though? What's he going to discard? It is Tenpai, okay. I mean... Oh, but what does this mean though? No, I have to keep it. I have to keep it. Let's return Citree, and then this is where we'll do that play. So now he has a conflict. What he wants to negate? Cause he pitched 2, right? He's negating 2 things. So what's he gonna negate? It's gonna be these 2 and this most likely. Oh, okay. Let's attempt to negate. Does it reduce? No, it doesn't reduce. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna droll him here. And hopefully that's gonna be enough. Because worst case scenario, I go into a matrix and put everything to defense. Which would be great. So this is that.
Well, I wonder if you expected me to play this.
Okay. This is where it's gonna get kind of annoying because now he has another draw. He's trying to dig. Oh, actually, it doesn't matter. He's on the draw. So yeah, engage doesn't matter. Okay, it's fine. Well, I have to do it here. Yeah, I have to banish this. I need to get my SP out of here. Oh no, my SP is negated. What am I talking about? Okay, no, so it's just stars then. Okay. The anchor. Well, I have to chain. The fuck? Oh my god, running out of time. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Running out of time. Oh my god. No, I'm running out of time. This is so dumb. I just have to say no to everything. Okay, yeah. Are you kidding me, bro? Oh, he can add. No, you can still stop. Oh, he can add. Oh shit, he can't add. Okay, we might be okay. We might be okay. I think we might be okay. I don't know. I don't know for sure, but I think we might be okay. How much damage is this? Wait, no, I don't think we're okay. Because he just goes attack, attack, attack. And then he just quick synchros. Yeah, no, I think we're dead. Synchros into the other guy, then synchros into... Yeah. Wait, what? We're alive? What the fuck? We're alive? Oh, there's no tuner? Oh, there's no tuner on here. That's awesome. He can't banish my... if he targets my trap, he doesn't read. Okay, never mind. We're good. Oh my god, we live! Shit, I thought we were... I was scooped. I almost surrendered. Oh, so the orange one is the only tuner. That's crazy. Typhon? I don't mind Typhon. Yeah, we don't care about Typhon. Typhon's whatever. Oh my god, bro. What the fuck? Oh, that's awful. I didn't want to draw this. The hell is this, bro? Gotta be quick, though. Gotta be quick. Gotta be quick. Okay, so we go effective this. Discard this. Let's pop this. Gets rid of the... That's fine. Okay, this is fine. I gotta be fast though. Gotta be quick, gotta be quick, gotta be quick, gotta be quick. Oh my god. This mouse, bro. This mouse. I just have to just be faster. Be faster, be faster, be faster. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Oh my god. I'm so cooked. Oh, I had to pass. Fuck, I had to pass. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. It might be okay, actually. It might be okay. I have a pop to... Okay. Why would it do it now? So I just go on res, just pop those two. Right? On res, just pop those two? Okay. Sure. Because you text this, right? I'm taking 19. I'm still alive. Bro. I mean, that was painful. Is that IMPERM? Luckily we have this. Luckily we have this. Oh my god, we're like... Okay, cool. You know, how... Because I have to do a Korriganix line for sure. I have to do a Korriganix line. So let's go ahead and pop this first. So SP banish them again. But then it should be game now. Okay, what are we returning? What are we returning? Let's return this. Okay, let's do this. We'll just banish those. This is why Cluster's so freaking huge. Yeah, just this. How do I do this? Has to be because I can't activate Korrigandrax because it's I can't activate Korrigandrax. It's annoying. So we have to do this. Lower it. Set back this. Oh my god. I have to clear those two. I have to, come on. No. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what the fuck? Oh my god. I have to pop those again. I forgot to set this stupid thing in case he has freaking IMPERM. Fuck. Yeah, if he has IMPERM, that's kind of cooked. Oh, no IMPERM, good. Let's return this. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. What up, Raph? What up, Fallen? Okay, we're fine. This was close. Oh my god. I think that draw saved us. Look at his hand, bro. Look at his hand. His hand was wild. Okay, we're fine now. Yeah, let's just go for game. Freaking hell. Wait, what? Sure. Okay. That's fine. Okay, GG. Revive itself. Oh, dude, that was close. I was getting kind of scared for a second. No, this went longer than it should have. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Bruh. Yeah. Yeah, Samurai's cool. I like Samurai. 131. Let's see, what am I being told? What am I being told? Okay, let's go eat. Ah, this is nice. Okay, so this plays to MAXX pretty good, because we can search. Well, let me refresh this actually. Why doesn't this update? It's kind of annoying. Okay, let's get our Omni first. We can discard. Actually, discard. So I want to get as if you can make SP, you always want to make SP with Griffin at the very least, assuming your other cards don't resolve, or if you get nibbed. So, but discard this. This searches turtle. Turtle summons that. No, that is not enough. Discard this. Summon this. Discard that. Special that. Oh, I know how to do it. It's this way. It's gonna be Sofofnir line, where we have to use it as an extender to dodge the lock. That is anyway. What you see? Because this Destroyer is just gonna be just there for fodder. He did have Maxi. What the fuck? What the fuck? I mean, he's playing around Gamma? Are you serious? Like, what the fuck? No way, bro. No way. He's playing around the... Oh my god, what the fuck? What? What the... Why wouldn't you just do it there? Oh my god. That's crazy. I would have... See, if he would have chained Maxi to my right, I would have discarded this. Banish, search, inclusion cluster, summon Tristaras. Like, that's why it was good to Maxi, but he didn't do it. That's crazy. I mean, I could draw him, summon this, go Coral, and then play off of that, but I feel like let me see. I'll give him 2 more draws, get access to summon Tristan Pass. Yeah, that's the obvious one. Just summon Tristan Pass. I'm just trying to think if Oh, is no? Is there like a Nintendo Switch 2 Swordage? Crazy. Yeah, we got ours on the day on the 5th. We already passed all the cups already, as well. I guess we can do that. I mean, is it? You think it's no? It's not worth it, right? Just summon Trist. Yeah, I guess it's fine. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Oh shit, hella good. Hella good. Okay, I think we go... Yeah, we do this to stop the cold bar or the cross out. On Droll. Gets a Fufnir. Like Ref said, and then we have it for next turn. Yeah, this is in case he has cross out or cold buy, and we have 2 ways to stop it with the Omni and the Dragster. Otherwise, Droll just cooks him. But this is probably another Tenpai deck. Bruh.
Well, I wonder if you expected me to play this.
Oh, it resolved. Okay, cool. Well, fuck. This is a Tenpai deck. If he bounces this, that'll be funny. Well, I have to keep this on field, so I'll negate with this, right? I'll negate with this, just to keep it on field because it blocks 2 attacks. Yeah, it's Tenpai. It's Tenpai Striker. What up, Mouse? Yeah, I'm hoping it's good too. I'm hoping that it's What I was saying in the members chat, we're talking about it, how I would like, because I think there's because we have junk converter, and the structure deck is gonna revolve around junks, right? So I think that we're gonna get a card that's meant to pair with converter, where you go, if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can special a junk from hand, deck, or graveyard, and there's gonna be a new junk that revives from grave, or from hand, deck, or graveyard, right? So you're not going minus by using converter's effect. I feel that'd be awesome. No, I'm pretty sure it's Tenpai, because this is a tech card to go to play against fiendsmith. You can like banish your fiendsmith stuff. Okay, so he can't add. He's gonna set that. I'm not sure, because it's a junk structure, right? So I'm not sure if it's going to be paired with sync. I mean, I would love it if we got started on another, like, what we all want is an overtake target for start of synchron, or just another overtake target with a good synchro. That's what we want, right? Or like we might get an overtake target synchro with a new junk. That'd be cool as well, right? Like, you know, how would that work though? If do you know how Speeder says add a oh shit. Okay, so I live. Okay, I live. That's fine. I get to live. That's cool. So we're gonna yeah, okay, this is fine. So that other set is engage. This is fine. Because if he ashes this, we have this for inclusion. So he needs to have Called by the Grave and needs to have Ash. If he doesn't, he's dead. Okay. All right. Okay, so this is how you do this. Okay, you go effective this, discard this. So if this gets stopped, it doesn't matter, right? This is the resiliency of Crystron. So this will summon out Tristaros, right? Because this checks to SP, right? So then now we go effective this, add inclusion. He's gonna try to, if he tries to chain and banish it, then we just chain. And then if he has IMPERM to stop this, then we have Sulfur dumping another Trist, and then we're still fine, right? But I think I'm not sure if I wanna nah, we just have to play into it. Because I think we kinda have to go for game here. Right? We kinda have to go for game. So we'll do that. Because what I can do is I can discard this actually. No, but if he has Call by the Grave, he just Call buys this. It's kind of annoying. Let me think. Is there a way to play around this? Because I could discard this. Normal summon this. Go a Matrix, right? Go a Matrix. Summon. No, I think it's just this. I'm just, because we know one of them is engaged. We don't know what the other. There's two unknown, but there's no prompt until I activate something. So I must be just the SP. Because what I could do, I can go Coral. I can go Coral Pop, Coral Battleface Pop, and just pick his board apart that way, right? Let's try to do that. Actually, yeah, let's do that. So I think in the long run, I think if we simplify it, I think it should be okay. So we just go Coral here. We go battle. Well, actually, no. We go battle phase first. Yeah, we'll just go battle phase. We go battle phase first. Get rid of the threat. Main phase 2, main phase 2 Coral pop, and then we just, yeah. It doesn't expose us to a lot of things at that point. Right? Which is the cool thing. So we'll get rid of unknowns. So we know the middle one is engage. We don't care for that. We can negate that. What we do care about is the other unknown. So let's get rid of... He said this one first, so let's get rid of that one. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so then now, what we can do now is we can go... I'm not going to draw this here. Yeah, we'll just keep that there. Up this. Yeah, I think we should be fine. Should be fine now. So then this will send this and this. Pretty sure. And then we go effect of, is it this? Oh no, I know what I do. Check this out. This is really cool. We can climb now. Oh, I just got a brain black just then. I was like, what am I doing? I got lost in thought while sequencing. It's crazy. Now I can go Vermilion, actually. Yeah, it's fine. We go Vermilion. Add this back. I gotta be fast. Don't get you fast. Get you fast. Fast. Pop this. So we're gonna go 1, 2, select. And then this will summon out 5. Draw a card. Oh my god. Red, oh my god! Red reboot! Fucking hell, that's crazy! Okay, this should be fine. Because he can't use engage because he controls a monster, right? Oh my god, he had a red reboot. I would have been cooked. Oh fuck. No way. No fucking way. Actually. Talk about a top deck. I'm gonna go Draxter here. Then I have a float within this. Oh my god. Yeah, GG. Oh my god, that spooked me for a second. I was like, oh my god, I just lost. No way. That was close. Not really, but it scared me with this fucking discard. This one spooked me. So I was like, oh my god. No, what really spooked me was the MAXX. he didn't max C like right away. That was pretty wild. Yeah, Red Reboot's still legal and Master Duel. Okay, we're back to MAXX. Let's go. Let's go back to MAXX. $147. Vault. Reboot shouldn't be a card. It's so toxic. Well, I mean, it's to shift the dynamic of best of ones, right? Because it's either you're gonna have a deck that doesn't really play back row, but you want to combat back row, right? Like, you know. Okay, so he has something here. How do I play around that, actually? How do I play around that? If I do this right away, he imperms it. I pass on that. If I do this, discard inclusion. Yeah, like, okay. If I go Sofador, he imperms it or Valors it, I pass on that. But if I go for this, discard inclusion, he stops that. I can reborn the Sofafnir. It plays harder into Max C though. But if he doesn't have Max C, I can sit on this and have this be a float and keep me alive with Max C and that. So I think it might be that actually. Because this gets impermanent, like, oh, kind of cooked, you know? I could just go for that, the safest play ever. But I think it's this. Plays into Max C more, but if he does have Ash on this, I think it's better this way. Yeah. But I guess there's more Charmies and there's more Max Cs than there is Ashes. So maybe I should have taken that in consideration. Okay, yeah. I should have considered the other route. I mean, I could just not give him anything, right? He's gonna get one draw. I pop this instead. Set, pass. Or I can give him 2 draws. I'll get access to my pop. Yeah, fuck it. Let's risk it. If this man doesn't even have it, I'm gonna be kind of pissed. I'm gonna lie. I have setup. So this will give me in cluster. And this will give me Tristaros. I mean, I give him a +1, so I guess it's not the best, not the worst. But I think it's fine, based seeing my hand. We just set this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I guess it's yeah. Yeah, because like Red Reboot promotes diversity within best of ones, right? And that's what you kind of want, essentially, within the game. Because, like... Oh. Let me think. I feel like I have to go for Koran Gandrak's line, I think. Because I don't think a Drax is going to do it for me. So I think I'll go on res. I'll just go MAXX so to prevent a phantom drop. The fusion that negates monster effects by destroying itself. Right? So we'll just do this now. So then we can Koran Gandrak's him later. Because if he has Ash here, he'll Ash that. He won't Ash this. Oh, yes, it's resolved. Nice. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is what I liked about playing against his deck and Pain, Nightmare Pain, because Nightmare Pain makes him burn us because he goes attack. Oh shit, let's go. Okay, this recurring Gandalf is gonna be insane. Right, let's go. Current Gendrix. He summons the little guy. Hopefully, right? So this is why you need to play Citri. Like if you don't play Citri, you can't do this. Right? It's a brick, but it's like a necessary brick, you know? I'm so glad that doesn't miss timing. This card would be so bad if it missed timing. Oh my god. It is. So 1, 2, 3. Like if he has droplets, I can pop my own guy as well to dodge it. Then float into Theisfern. Have a pitch for next turn. Yeah, we're good. Jason? Or is it Jason? I'm assuming it's Jason because double S. If we were in Master of 4, oh my god, no fucking way. Oh shit! What is this? Oh, okay, I see. Hook effect. That's pretty cool, I guess. He pops the Lotus, I'm assuming. Yeah, that's fine. And when he pitches for the Lotus is when I go pop. Yeah, when he activates opening, I pop it with yeah, I pop it with a cluster. Okay, so yeah, he did have the phantom target. Yeah, okay, this is fine. Yeah, then we just pop it. So pitch to summon. Or you know what else I can do? I can go IMPERM the phantom and then Ash the Lotus. Right? No, I think I just have to... Because either was he was Yama... Nah, let's do this. Let's do this. We'll pop it. We'll pop... Wait. If this is destroyed, I pop this. I ash that. He doesn't reborn. Oh, he can banish the reborn. So pop the phantom, right? You can't pop phantom? No, it can't be sure about battle. It can't be sure about battle. Yeah, I think we do this. We'll do this. We pop these two. And then we try to float. We'll just ash it. And he needs to extend with another body. Right? So we'll return C3. and then when he tries to float, I'll just Ash. Because if I pop this one, he just banishes it and reborns the other. You know what I mean? So it would be kind of pointless. That's the creep effect, right? You can banish this card from your graveyard, especially when a fiend monster with 0 attack. Yeah. So if I pop this, he would just banish it and reborn Lotus anyways. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. This is perfectly fine. Because all that happens now is he goes Yama, I IMPERM it, and then he goes effective Squirmer, revive the Lotus. But what does that do for him now? I just Ash, right? Yeah, it's just fine. This is over. Oh, this is gonna be pretty funny. Oh shit, never mind. What the fuck am I doing? Wait, what? Oh, this is gonna be hilarious. Let's check this out. This is gonna be funny. Because if he doesn't use Prio, I'm gonna droplets the guy. I'm gonna drop. Okay, if he doesn't use Prio, watch, look at this. This is funny. Because that means I can still Ash it. Oh, he didn't use Prio. Okay. So we'll do this on that. Right? We'll get rid of the... I guess we'll get this. Right? And then he's gonna go effective Squirmer, revive the Lotus. And I'm gonna Ash Lotus. Because I want to keep drawing. I want to keep drawing. And I have droplets anyways from my turn, so it's fine. Yeah, Squirmer, revive the Lotus. Yeah, Lotus, okay. And Ash Lotus. Oh my goodness. See how, if you can anticipate properly, you can see, your foresight is going to be insane, right? Which is how usually when you get to like a top tier meta, you need a bit of variance, a bit of obscurity to kind of bypass that. Otherwise, they're gonna play your turn for you, and that's not what I'm not a fan of that. So you want to be able to just outplay. Okay, that was a Yubel. Come on, we're on a roll here. We're on a roll here. He doesn't play Link 5 Trust. The fuck? 2 hours and 30 seconds. Okay, guys, we're on our last hour, and we. Yes, we drew the camera. We've yet. Oh my god, I don't even want to speak the name of the other card. Oh shit. Exosister. Okay, let's draw him now.
Well, I wonder if you expected me to play this.
Okay. Should I gamma this? Is the question. Should I gamma this? Or should I wait? I think we wait, right? Yeah. Another thing I was considering is on my turn go IMPERM, force out the Exceed, and then go gamma. Because we can't play, to be honest. Okay. Wait, what exit are you talking about, Ref? Is this one? Can I be destroyed by battle with monster effects? No, can I be destroyed by battle with monsters by someone from the X deck? Oh, so you want me to gamma this? Okay. I kind of want to leave it for my turn though, because I can't play. So like, if I can like force this out, right? If I can force this out somehow, you know what I mean? I feel like I have to do it on my turn because I can't play regardless. Like if I do it now, I'm hoping for a top deck, right? And what's this guy doing? If cards move, you can special summon one. Okay. Yeah, we can force with IMPERM, right? Yeah. We have to try to get as much value as possible with these cards. Otherwise, we're just cooked. Okay. Oh, okay. We can gamma this guy. Yeah, we can gamma this guy. So on our turn, we go gamma, and we just we go gamma and we go this. Yeah, let's do that. Oh shit! That was shit. Okay, all right. Well, we have to do this.
Not a chance. Well, I wonder if you expected me to play this.
Should I IMPERM this right now? I think I have to, right? Yeah, I have to. I might as well do it now. Otherwise, he gets double banishes. And it turns on my tactics as well. That was an insane draw, dude. This Flutes was an insane draw. Oh my god. We can play now, actually. Okay. Alrighty then. Here we go. Do you think he banishes here though? Do you think he banishes here? Is the question. Well, we have to do it. We have to force it. We have to force it here. Like, it's fine that we don't have a battle phase, but I think we have to force it. Wait, does this not banish? Am I confused or not? Am I mixing this up with something else? Okay, no, yeah. I thought I was getting confused. Yeah, I just gotta read the whole text. That's what it is. Does this have to detach to banish? Or does it just banish? Let me see. If you control this card that was exorcism summoned this turn by using an exorcism monster. Oh wait, so if I banish it, he won't be able to use the effect next turn, right? No, but yeah, I have to do it. Because he won't be able to banish next turn. It's only when it's XYZ summoned, right? Cool, okay. That's fine. Okay, so now I look at his hand, right? Surely I look at his hand. No, because if he had Ash, he would have ashed me. Well, he might have draw.
I activate the spell card.
Yeah, he might have draw. He didn't have shit. What does he even do? Valmonika. Okay, what do I return, Valmonika? What am I returning? That much Christian we need him, bro. What else Christian? What am I returning? Probably a field. Like, yeah. Okay. Okay, let's just play now. this is quite simple now. This is the 1-card combo, right? 1-card combo. He might scoop, actually. He might actually just scoop. Okay, so keep in mind, for new Crystron players, if Smyger searches inclusion, Sofador is always dumping the trap and Trisaros, okay? Unless you have access to Trisaros in any other way, okay? So this will always search Sofador. So the times that you... Okay, the differences in what this guy dumps is going to be determined by what you start with, right? And in this case, Smyger had to search inclusion, which means it can't search the trap, which means inclusion can't search the trap. So the other way to get to the trap is by adding it back, okay? So just keep that in mind. Because usually what happens here is we're dumping purple and yellow so we can get access to our Smyger to then pitch for this, and then this searches inclusion, and then this searches the trap. But since we already searched a spawn trap, and it's once per turn, you have to dump the trap to add it back. Okay, just keep that in mind. Because you're going to have to revive your Trisaros, where typically you would summon Trisaros off of your Safafnir. And another tip as well. If when you're summoning off of Trisaros game effect, you want to summon out a level 2 and a level 5. Because otherwise, you get hit by nib like it's a bit more devastating if they nib you on the summon. Like let's say since we know he doesn't have since we know he doesn't have nib, but I'm gonna do it this way just to show you. Okay, so in this case, you summon 2 5s, right? If you get nib dropped here, you can't chain Tristaros because they'll just chain to the effect of a Lesk, right? So then you won't get an Omni. Whereas if you do the other way around, you have Tristan Field, you can quick synchro into your Samurai, which then revives your 5, and then you can revive a 5, and then you have your Omni compared to just a Tristaros. So just keep that in mind. Because usually this revives another 5, but in this case, just for the example, I'm doing it this way. But generally, you want to do it the other way around. You want to summon 2 and a 5 first, and you want to have a Lesk revive the 5 to make your Infinity that way. Okay. They should be okay. Alright. This will be fine. 4 interactions for his top deck. Oh yeah, we're always making Infinity. There's no way we're not making Infinity. Okay, and then we just... Yeah, we just pass. So we used SP's effect to banish so we can attack directly. Yeah. Okay, so Typhon is going to be like one of the threats here. He might just go battle phase. Okay, let's see. What does this guy do? This guy is... Is he going Typhon here? He might be going Typhon. Or SP. SP baits a few things. In which case, I should have just flipped this right away. No, but then my SP counters his SP because SP has to banish both targets in order to banish. If one of them cannot get banished, they don't get yeah. Okay. What does he target? Oh, I have to negate that shit. Yeah, I have to negate that. And then I'll just go effective this in response, right? He banishes... How does that work, actually? Okay, well, chain here, and then we'll flip and cluster because our cards cannot get banished. I'll just flip it. We're not activating it. No. So yeah. So now my Christian cards cannot get banished, but I think his guy still banishes. I think. There was I'm not sure. I don't remember the scenario, but there was a time where he still banished the SP. It was weird. No. Yeah, so yeah, 3 interactions with 1 card. Like, there's no way. What even was that? Exosister Valmonika? That was a pretty insane troll though. That gamma and that imperm was huge. Two 13 30. Probably, huh? We're going second. Come on, bro. This shouldn't be taking as long as it is. The hell. The simulator, bro. Look at this fucking. Oh my god, this is awesome. Nib, Ash, Gabba. That's crazy. This is an insane hand. Going first as well. Oh my god, is it Valmonika? Why are people playing Valmonika right now? Okay, interesting. Should I Ash this, you think? I don't even know if this is correct, but I feel like it's okay. I feel like I have Gamma Nib, so I feel like I can afford to do it here. Of course. At least I know you can Ash me. But I think this is gonna be devastating. Yo, what up, Luis? Combo the grave, I guess. I mean, like, at least it, oh. Oh, interesting. Okay. What does that do? What's happening here? If this card enters the graveyard and you have 2 Valmonika cards in power zone, you can add this card to your hand. Okay. Pendulum summon. I mean, to be fair, this is actually pretty good against my hand. My hand doesn't do anything. I mean, don't I just gamma this? I think I have to gamma this, right? If this card no more pendulum summon, you can add 1 Valmonika card from your deck to your hand, except. Because, like, what does he do after this? Like, what does he do after this, right? Like, what does he do? Honestly?
Not a chance.
Yo, what up, Divinity? Yeah, like, it seems like he's kind of desperate, so, like, yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, you just, I guess, do it there? Ah, it's over. This is so over. This is so over. Wait, one of these have like a steal effect, right? Each time you gain life points, you control a fiend monster. Okay, that doesn't apply. Each time you can, okay, that doesn't matter. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, it's over. Damn, but Monica, bro. He might just scoop. What even was that? Dude, this gamma's popping up out of nowhere, bro. Holy shit. Another pen that does nothing. Oh, that's pretty sad, huh? 217.40. Oh, finally, let's go. Let's rank up. Rank up game. Let's go. Oh my god, look at these one-ups, bro. I love one-ups. Fiendsmith. Fiendsmith. Okay, what are the odds of him opening up Lurie? Seeing as how the simulator gives you one-ups, I kind of want to ash this and force him to play into with his hand, and then I can max him. Because like, if I let this unravel, if I let this resolve, he'll go Lurie. I ash the Requiem. He goes. He has access to Engraver, right? No, but no, Raph. If you ash Requiem, he has the extension with Engraver, right? So that gives him another body, right? Which is another way to... You see what I mean? Like, if he hard up in the Lurie, fair enough. Like, one up, sure. Yeah, I told you. He needs it, bro. He needs it. He needs it. He needs that Lurie. Yeah, and then I'll just maxi him there. And then now, because he called by the grave of the ash, he cannot ash my Lurie. My maxi. The Royal.
But no bugs, okay?
They go Requiem and set up Paradise on my turn. Oh, it's White Forest. Okay. Yeah, they go Requiem and set up Paradise on my turn. So now it's Woes. So it's a Book of Eclipse. Basically flips all my monster face down and an Ascend. Most likely. Or maybe it's just, okay, maybe it's just Book of Eclipse. That's fine. We can play around this. Because we can just bounce. We can force the Woes. Yeah, we can force the Woes. This is fine. This is fine. This works. Okay, yeah, we'll do this. Yeah, this forces the Woes. Because we just bounce it and it's fine. No, yeah, I don't think he wanted me to get any more draws. That's what it is. This is fine. This works. Because if he draws us here, we still have combo. Because we have Foolish and Inclusion. And we can still force the back row. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, this is not fun actually, because we don't get access to fucking... the right. Let me think. I steal, I take here. I take, he's forced to... Actually... Well, he can't ash me. So, in this case, I think we just take. We have to take, right? Yeah, we just take control. Yeah, we take. Okay, let's get rid of this. Okay. And we know he does... Well, Ash doesn't matter because, you know, he called by the grave me, so it's fine. Okay, San Salvador. I mean, I know what I could have done instead. I could have I could have gone Sofufnir instead. Yeah. Yeah, I think Sofufnir would have been better. Because that means I can go SP banish and then just take it slow. I don't have to take it slow, but I think in the long run, getting access to an SP would have been better. Because that means I go Sofufnir, pitch this, float into Sofador. I'm not locked still. I can go SP. You know what I mean? So I think that would have been much better. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I guess we could be brilliant. Oh, I forgot this is the tuner, right? Yeah. Okay, so he has something. There's something there. But yeah, no, I messed up. I should have gone for Sofufnir. That would have been much better. Okay, so I have to send this and this. Because I can get back my Ash, which is great. So we'll do that. Oh no, I can't get back my Ash. What am I talking about? It's banished already. I can't pop that. I can't pop that because this is my only tuner. Fuck. You know. For whatever, I thought Ash was in my grave. I could get back Ash anyway, so I guess it's fine. Yeah, it's annoying. I guess it's fine. I'll get back Ash. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, forgot. I thought Ash was in my grave. I'll get it back here anyways. It's fine. At the very least, I have Ash IMPERM. At the very least, I think it should be okay. Because we know that set is well, that set. What is that set? It's unknown, right? It says unknown. Oh, it's woes. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's woes. It's woes. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Right, woes. Yeah. Yeah, we can Ash the woes. Yeah, that should be fine. This should be okay. Because then we can go... Actually, what I can do as well... Nah, let's just do this. Because I could go Infinity if I wanted to. Like, if I wanted to, I can go Infinity. It's a matter of, do I want the pop or do I want the Omni? I think I want the pop. It's layered. So we'll just do, yeah, we'll do this. In case he has nib. Yeah, we'll just do this. Okay, so now what's gonna happen now is he has the option to shuffle back with Lurie and revive the Engraver. But I think I can. Nah, it's just fine. This is I'm overthinking it. I think I'm overthinking it. Oh, woes summons out some. I can't Ash this because I'm under cold by. So in this case, I just do this. We'll go Dragster here. Actually, no, yeah, it's Dragster. Yeah, I think we're fine. We should be fine. Because this can pop this. I can revive Tristaros. I can negate with this. Trigger Tristaros, go for a current Gandrax. Right? Because this will reduce his level by its own effect. Because I negate. Reduce level by 2. It'll be a 5. So it's an obscure line. But I like those plays. Because you can't really play around those. They're more difficult to anticipate. Okay. So now we're here. I guess it's fine. This should be okay. I have a double pop. Yeah, we're fine. He starts off with Engraver. You start off with things I know I am aware about. Unless... Yeah. So we're gonna pop here. We don't want him to go into Requiem here. Yeah, we don't want Requiem in rotation, so we'll pop here. But first and foremost, we will get access to our... Let that resolve first. And then on res, pop. I do not want him to get to his Requiem. So we'll pop this. Let's return Banister Sorrows. Okay. So I have... Yeah, this should be fun. Yeah. Woo! Let's go! Yo, what up, Sean? What up, buddy? Refresh my memory, please. If it's been that long, I need a refresher. And we're done. We are done. Let's go, buddy. Okay, what's this? What the hell, Rev? Go to bed, bro. Okay. I feel like I want to get Perulias. I think I need to get Perulias. So what packs does Perulias come in? Oh my god, hang on. That shows my didn't even give me an indicator that my freaking... Yeah. My freaking... Okay, there we go. The 2... 30. You're up because you gotta teach. All right, Folly, have a good night, bro. What up, woo you? What's that? What up, WEW? That was White Force, right? Yeah. Let's go shop. Where does it? What pack does Perulia come in? Is there a pack that Perulia comes in, or is it not available anymore? fiendsmith Yubel? I think we played against that just then. Okay, nice, bro. Oh, this is the build before we changed it. Yeah, because I think if we can play Perulia instead of another hand trap, I think we'll be fine. How to obtain... There's no way to get it? That is cooked. Wait, can you get Perulia here too or no? No, you can't get in here. There's no pack for Perulia? That means I have to craft it. Is there... I mean, Yo, what up, Halo? I mean, it's annoying. Yeah, because you want to open as many of these as possible, right? I would cut like this, and what else? I would cut something else for it, but I think you just need to. Oh, meows as well. Meows, yeah, meows. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get through this thing. Here we go. 42. Okay, let's change this. I was playing RDA. Wait, why can't I copy that? I was playing RDA because of Impulse, because this deck can play Impulse, which is so like it's so good. The fact that this deck can play Impulse because like it gets under the restrictions. That's pretty cool. How do I? Let me just copy this. I guess I think I have to copy it, right? I don't want to rebuild it. Copy. Okay. Thank you, Antonio. Okay, let's change the accessories. Is there like any water? Any water deck boxes? I feel like I want a water like thing. Yeah, that works. This works. Okay, let's go. Okay, we are in our last. Okay, so we can do a few games. We have just under half an hour left. Change decks. $235. $50. Ooh. Just in my opponent, they were playing Exosister. Yeah, we played against that just then. Okay, here we go. CHARMY. This sounds actually pretty good. This is the adventure axis. See, that's what I like about the adventure engine is that they both mix. They both can search each other. Oh, well, we're doing this. They can search each other, which is awesome. Adventure can search at Crystron. Crystron can search adventure. Pretty damn good. Why does it seem like so? Okay. My goodness. Seeing how, if you think about it, right? Because you know how Unicorn is like pretty good. The fact that you can snipe their extra deck. I was thinking of like, what if we, for TCG, I guess I'm referring to, what if we played Lithosagem, the True King guy, the one that you destroy Earths, and then you can you can banish 3 from the extra deck, and you just banish all of the all of the Malice extra decks, all of the detonators, you know? Seems okay. No way am I. Let's go. Yo, what up, Excel?
Not much.
The Edison
I saw.
situation.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't mind too much. I more so mind the
I
erratas.
don't like the idea.
Like,
Yeah, the erratas are what is the problem.
yeah, like I like.
Priority, I don't really give that much of a shit about.
Yeah,
But like, the erratas is what like that warps the entire format.
yeah, yeah. Like Sangan being one, Raikou not targeting. But I, mean, I guess we'll adjust. I think it's like I think it'll be okay.
It just won't be it won't be technically it won't be like retro format. Like it's not the same Edison. It's just it's a retro format, but it's not Edison format. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I get that. But I feel like
Yeah.
I was talking about earlier that I feel like that it's the tempo that people are more appreciative of. Like they appreciate the tempo better, and that's why it's played, right? Not necessarily because of the niche things you can exploit, like Prio, right? And
Yeah.
but I
It's not
feel,
like
you know what I mean? Like I don't know.
yeah, but it just changes so much.
Yeah.
Even Future Fusion, like I was dumping Dandy with Future Fusion for quick draw,
Yeah.
but now that means I have to wait a turn, so it's not as good because the way I was using Future Fusion was basically just as like a second Foolish Burial to send Dandy
Yeah.
through Gaia or Elemental Gaia because it requires an Earth,
Yeah.
and then that would create plays for like Debris or quick draw that turn.
Uh-huh. Hmm.
But that now it means I activate Future Fusion, and it means next turn I get to play.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand that, but like I guess you just it's like you just have to take the good with the bad at this point. Like
What's up?
you just have to take the good with the bad at this point. Like I understand like it will change some of the aspects that you were familiarized with, but I think that because of this new implementation, I think it'll kind of like revamp the format, you know, because it was kind of already kind of established at this point, like what was good, what wasn't good, but like this maybe will change it because of the tech choices, right? Like some of the cards that weren't initially good are now better than they were. So
I mean,
I
the
think-
format was still kind of warping. Like like people were still discovering new things every like it was still people were still finding new stuff.
oh no, for sure, yeah, but not at the capacity that it initially was. Like before, everyone thought
Well, yeah.
that Dandy was like the best deck, but then realized that okay, it was only good because there was undiscovered things, right? And as the format's progressed, I think that people have come to other type of, I guess, theories and strategies that you wouldn't think of back then, because now you have the foresight of current meta or modern deck building, right? So like it's already changed as it is. So it's you know, so it's already gonna be different altogether.
It's funny because quick draw is technically better now in a way, and the reason I'm saying that is because the thing about quick draw is there are some extra deck monsters that you couldn't play.
Yeah.
Because of your summoning conditions or dragons or the warrior monsters. However, now those decks can't play one of those two cards because it now requires a new Earth Tuner.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't play Goyo before, so we didn't really we couldn't play it because we were locked into either summoning synchros or dragon synchros.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things I'm more fussed out about. Like I don't like the fact that Goya is like it's just a pivotal point of a tempo switch.
Yeah.
Like you were scared of Goyo, so you wouldn't do certain things, you know?
Yeah, because it had a high attack stat and can go over like
Over Stardust.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to make like an 8 play if you knew they could have potential
Yeah.
Goyo, because
Like-
then you could just lose, because that was the scary part, right? Because if you summon Stardust, right, and they Goyo and they take your Stardust, it makes it a lot harder to break the board now that they have the Stardust there.
Yeah,
And
because
it's just like you're basically like risking giving them a piece of interruption and protection, and it's just like there's a little bit of niche, like not really niche, but like there's a little bit of like decision making there that really like makes the player technical play shine.
yeah, exactly.
But that's kind of just like thrown in the trash can now. Like,
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
this will present other dynamics. I feel like I think it'll be better. I don't know. I wouldn't say better, but I'm saying because the format already got warped the moment modern players were introduced to that format, right? Because people were
yeah.
building in ways where it wasn't actually,
Is gonna suck.
you know what I mean? So like it wasn't the same already. This is just another form of alteration. What do you target? Huh? Why do you target Faithful? Fuck. What in the world? Okay. Weird.
Like, I don't know. It sucks because my friend, he has the worst pick because he's playing. He was playing like frogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably like the worst deck to have to deal with in the new wave, but
Wait, what the hell just happened?
because Fishborg didn't Fishborg get like an errata?
Yeah, Fishburg got an oh, wait, what? Oh, you banished my turtle. Okay, that's kind of cooked. Oh shit, I gotta speed up. Fucking hell. Talking a bit too much.
Oh god.
Yeah, I'm more excited to see how this changes the format. I think at first people will be reluctant, right? As people should, because no one likes change, especially if you're used to something being a certain way. But eventually it'll change, you know?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, yeah, I fucked
I've
up.
been messing around with. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
I'll mention it after. I mean, as long as you get over the board
Yeah.
for now, that should be fine.
Oh my god, I gotta be fast. Oh my god, if he knew I was running a long time. You were saying? What were you saying?
I've been really like trying to like adjust the blue eyes list.
Okay.
Like and I don't know. I want called by in. I have the high hand trap count, but I don't want to risk like not opening starters.
Yeah.
And then every time I was like testing the numbers with like 45 to 43, I feel like it doesn't even matter. So I just went to 45.
Yeah.
Because the only thing that changes is about like 2%.
Yeah, as I'm saying, like
sounds-
it's OCD at that point.
So-
It's like
I don't know if
yeah.
I don't know how many times that 2% would come up. So, like,
I think it's trivial at this point. I think it's trivial when you're considering anything less than 5%. I think it's just trivial. I think it's just. I feel honestly, it's just OCD. Like, you just don't want to, you know, like it just.
It was like I think my for opening wishes Sage Maiden, my percentage dropped from 71% to 69%. So like, I don't know if that's really a big deal. Like 69% chance to open. That's the engine 1. That doesn't include barrels and loads.
Yeah.
So, like. That's what, another 6 cards, probably like 70 something percent, like 77 or something, 80.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine. I think you should be fine. Don't be too fussed about that, like minor, like, you know, it's like the times that you'll lose games. There's many factors that can contribute to that loss. Whether they interacted with whether they interact with your starter, and all you have to work with was your extender, or vice versa, right? But I think just being able to have the possibility of stopping something like a Charmy or stopping something like an Ash, or it just seems like it's too good, especially being able to use that going second into a board of Mitsu, like I mentioned before. Like it just seems just insane. But even setting the cold buy turn 1 is huge as well. Like,
there's one other thing I considered putting, I kind of want to put in. I've considered, because there were times where technically in the last couple of games it's technically come up. Jet Dragon. Only because I had like the Sage in hand.
Yeah.
And I went for normal summon Barrel, because obviously Barrel can deal with more interaction. Because they can interact with the Drill Beam, and then they have to interact with Drill Beam, and then they have to interact with Spirit Search. So
yeah.
On 2 hand traps instead of just, you know.
Yeah.
Like, there were times where they stopped the field spell search, and they stopped the barrels set.
So they stopped barrel and they stopped the link.
Yeah, and then I had the Sage in hand, and I have the effect to summon a Blue Eyes from deck. Obviously, the Villaina won't do anything.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Jet is like a recurring thing every time the card's destroyed.
Yeah.
And
yeah, it's a tech choice.
I was playing.
It's a tech. Yeah.
Ironically, against Crystron, I was playing against Crystron. I was like, you know what would be crazy right now? Jet, because they're just popping all their fucking cards.
Yeah.
And I would.
Yeah, no, that'd be good. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think you should be fine. I don't think you should stress about like going over like anything less than 5%. It's just I feel like it's just OCD at that point. Like, you can, it's just a constant nightmare of insanity that like if you abide by the numbers to that extent, then there's other things that you shouldn't be playing. You know, if you're taking that much of a consideration of trivial percentages, like less than 5%. Then there's other things that you should consider. Like, well, why are you playing this then? If that's your concern, right? I don't know. It's just
I'm still missing one last slot at my side now because I took the bell and put it in the main. So I was like, damn, I don't know what to put in my last card.
Wasn't it meant to be? What's your side now?
3 Lancia, 3 Chaos Hunter, Bestial Magnum Hunt, Druid Worm, 3 Dark Ruler, 2 Storms, and a Duster. Okay,
so you're missing one slot. Where are you gonna put the? Wasn't it the 3 Bestials? The Boldrake as well?
I could put the Boldrake in, yeah.
250-50.
I just don't know if there's anything else that would like be more impactful. I don't know.
Let's see. What's it?
Skill Drain would be funny.
Yeah, that'll be a blowout in some cases.
Yeah, I mean, like, Tyrant's unaffected by it.
Yeah, that's cool. That's actually really funny.
So like, I could just do like Drill Beam control with like Tyrant, and then just like I can reset traps if need be, like Purge or Imperm.
Yeah, that's an obscure game state that is not unique because it's been applied before, but in the current format, you being able to do that, it's an obscurity, right? And it's how, like, okay, how do you deal with this? I mean, there are ways to deal with it, but like, it seems pretty wild if you can get to that point. What the hell is this? You can send one of the best. Yes, for someone this card we had. Okay, well, do this. This is Blue Eyes? Blue Eyes with...
Why the fuck is he on that?
What does this even do? It just...
It's sending the greater switch on this card in your hand.
What the hell?
Dictator of D. It's a spellcaster. It can go into the link one. That's all he wants to do right now. And if that's the case, then you just wait. I mean, you can max C if you want to draw. You might as well do that.
Yeah, I just max CD
I
script.
think with your hand, he's kind of cooked.
Yeah.
But
252, 40. Yeah, so screenshot your list, put it in the members thing. I want to so I can see what it looks like.
Yeah. Might as well just throw in the skill drain so you get like the whole...
Yeah. Yeah, I exactly. Oh my god, fucking Taketomborg! What the fuck? Thank you, Taketomborg. Oh my god, that worked. That's hilarious. Yeah, it's yeah, like the only time you can apply that theory of percentages is when you're playing a top tier deck where it's very cookie cutter, meaning it's efficient in what it does, so there's no reason to add anything else, right? That's when you can apply that logic or theory of.
The reason I like having the high hand trap count is just like if they interrupt the play, like being able to be like, all right, well maybe I'll just end like a spirit, and then I'll at least have like 3 non-engine or something. And then it's like that should pass the turn. Like that should be fine.
Yeah.
Like an IMPERM purge or like Ash, and then like, for example, and then like a spirit dragon. Like I imagine that.
Yeah, it's fundamental Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah,
fundamental Yu-Gi-Oh. Like you stop me, I stop you. We get into the grind game, and that's
like barrels engraved. Like it just comes like. It doesn't really matter. I just try again the next turn.
Yeah, exactly. 254, 40. Is it just... Yeah, it doesn't want to update my thing. That's annoying.
Yeah, if we all just yeah, he's got the right idea. If we all just like ignore Konami, I mean, they can't ban all of us. So if we all ignore the new format in the tournament.
Oh my god. I mean, that's one way to do it, you know?
Yeah. You can't ban the entire venue.
Okay, so what he's trying to do here is revive that. He has bone then dumps, but yeah, we'll just do that. We'll imperm here, and when he sends for bone, we just imperm bone. It's so crazy when you know how to play against a deck. Like, you just feel like, oh, I know exactly what you're doing, right?
Yeah. I love, like, whenever I would play against Synchron, like, I think when it was, like, more played, I was like, oh, Sire of Leaf, I see, like, the hand traps in my hand, like, I know exactly what to do here.
It's an anime zoom in moment. Yeah, because you know, oh, double bone, okay. Damage really depleting. Okay, now he's gonna go for what? Effect to dump. Oh, he's dumping Synchro Resonator to revive it and then get access to his climbing there.
It's alright, I'll simply just draw. I'll draw engine every game. I'll draw 4 hand traps in Sage every single time.
Yeah, I mean, in theory, that's the thing, right? Yo, what up? What up, Reese?
Whatever, back in, like, older formats.
I actually don't mind. Okay, Reese, I actually don't mind the new implementation of the. Oh, what the fuck? Wait, what?
Didn't Uva he's increasing it to 7?
Oh, I know. Wait, no, that doesn't work. He could have done something far better. He could have gone.
There's a lot of yeah.
Oh no, he couldn't have.
Could have won it.
Because he doesn't have this.
I feel like there's a way to do this in less summons, but sure.
I'm not sure what he was playing around. I think he was just playing around. What the fuck was he playing around? Fuck.
I don't know. I don't think that was optimal at all. There was other ways to do that.
Oh, I know what he's doing. I know what he's doing. He's gonna go red zone here. He's gonna go Uvu. It's risky as fuck though. So Uvu is gonna banish the red rise. Oh, what the fuck? Never mind. Okay, what he could have done that would have been better is he could have gone Uvu banish his red rising, add it back. Uvu summon, banish his red abyss, and go into Scarred, and then Gaia could have searched red zone. So he would have had a pop and a negate instead of a negate and a banish. It's the same thing, but I think like red zone and rotation is far better. I think. Okay, this is fine.
What do you mean? You don't want to play Red Rain into the Malice format?
Oh my god. Okay, so we do this. The issue is that he has Golem. Finishes this, which then.
Well, let's see what you draw.
Yeah, no, I drew.
Oh, called by.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's fine. I think I just go activate this, save this.
You could what if you like IMPERM? He tries to chain, maybe. I don't know what would he chain, but you could like IMPERM.
Oh no, I think I have to IMPERM because otherwise he just changed red zone to my droplet and banishes and negates this. Yeah. But I have to do this because he might think that I'm desperate and he'll just banish his own, which is a move that I would do a lot. Okay. And then now we have a Coral Dragon line. Possibly. No, we're fine. This is fine. Oh my god! Fucking dude!
But no bugs, okay?
That's annoying.
Not a chance!
Get that call by Kimmy Guts then. Yeah.
I activate the spell card.
Yeah. No. What was I saying? Yeah. Okay. So I actually don't mind the new the modern game mechanics implemented into Edison. I don't like the erratas, Reese. The erratas is what killing it for me. But I guess yeah.
The only other thing that kind of ruined, like, is kind of like some decks are just not playable anymore. Like the Gear Town thing.
Yeah.
Doesn't work. That's kind of rough. Because you can't like Gear Town activate like another field spell and then just like the Gear Town's technically destroyed and then.
Yeah. I don't like doing it this way, but
I
have to do it this way. Yeah, I have to do it this way. He then banishes. Oh, he's not banishing. What the fuck? That's crazy. All right. Okay.
Do you just like equip right away? Might as well.
Yeah, because I was. Yeah, I just bounce. Yeah, I just bounce it, and then negate.
Yeah.
And then we just combo and it's just GG. Yeah, force the golem. He's gonna banish either or. What? Okay, I'm bursting a bot. What the fuck? There's no way. Wait, what? Okay, I thought there was something else. There's no way, bro. There's just no way. That ain't any Spanish? No, it's just this. I'm gonna draw here. Yeah, we're fine. So we're gonna go chain 1, chain 2, draw a card so we can see what we dump instead. If I draw something that I don't want to dump, it's like, oh, I can change what I dump instead of the other way around. Oh my god. Not great. So that one, and this is where we dump purple and yellow because we haven't used Smiger yet. Your time is cooked. Dandy won't resolve on the defeat curl even if it's sent for cost or not. There are so many things changed fundamentally. One, okay. We were talking about this earlier as well, where I was saying that Edison already changed anyways. Like Edison isn't the same format as it was then. You know, like the decks that were good at the time were not as good anymore. You know, so it's like that's already not that's already altered the format. Modern theory implemented into retro is like already changed it as well, you know. What am I doing? I got lost. Okay, discard this. Is it this? I think it is this. We go this guy. Okay, buddy. So I haven't searched with inclusion yet. How about yeah? No inclusion shit. Search this cluster. Orangandrex. That's what. Let's this back. Oh, wait a second. Now that I'm thinking about this, I already used Tristar's effect in pop. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, that's pretty much gonna be it. It's right on time. Okay, pretty decent grind. Took a little bit longer than expected, but fine. It's perfectly fine. 306. 806. Let me see what freaking reset. He said, please tell me your full tick before I unsub, please, sir. Okay, drop it and then perm. Okay, the game mechanics are cooked as okay, so that one already. F-Zero doesn't trigger it when composed. Inherit doesn't trigger flips. Frogs are just dead in the water with these changes too. But yeah, the game mechanics are the same. I can still play the same game as I could back in 2010. Yeah, I think the main issue, the main warp will be the erratas. I think the erratas are changing it more than the actual game mechanics are. You know, because like even back then, I didn't think that the ignitions being quick effects was like a thing. It just felt so sus. It didn't feel like it was meant to be that way. It was only because Konami said so. Like prio and ignition effects being categorized in the same way was just like, that doesn't make sense. Like there's no way that makes sense. Like yeah, you have the first action for quick effects, and first action upon like summon, but like not ignition. Like it just went against everything that type of effect was abiding by. It made no sense. I was like, okay, there's a lot of games lost because of that, and I was like, what do you do? What are you doing? Like that makes it's so frustrating. And yeah, so I think the erotas are gonna be more of an impact than the game mechanics themselves. I feel, because like Sangan not being able to do what it does initially, is a big one for sure. Everything else, I think the dynamic will change because, like as mentioned earlier, as you were just stating, is that certain cards that weren't initially good or weren't regarded as being good will be revisited, because now it's like, okay, this is good now because they're no longer quick effects. So like Book of Moon just seems like a major bump, right? Before it was bad because like you couldn't Book of Moon Alone Fire, it was quick effect. Like what the fuck? Now you can. Dark Arm, flip it face down. Like there's so many things you can do now. It's an offensive, defensive card that's just so versatile. It's a double barrel shotgun, and they put it in their mouth. Game mechanics and erotas being changed or just cooking the meta. I don't want to have a Blackwing mirror with ghosts. No, but that's the thing though. This is your initial thought because of what you perceive the format to be. But then you have to understand that people will start considering cards like main decking dusters or sliding more dusters, playing Regeki breaks more, Wing Blast. Like just all it's gonna change the format in a way where it wasn't thought of because of these because of these new things that are being implemented. And I think that the format already wasn't like it was before, right? And of course, this is a bit more drastic because of the erotas, like Raikou using its effect in sequence, not being able to have the option to not pop, is another thing to kind of like try to uninstill, right? Like you're so used to just having the option to not pop. What up, what up, Satan? Que build that salvaje. Es bueno, pero es más difícil de usar, creo, en mi opinión. Porque las opciones que tienes son más complicadas en comparación de los otros builds. If I wanted to ban less game mechanics implemented into the format, I would have moved to a different format. No, because you have to understand that the reason why people are so appreciate those formats more is because of the tempo. It's because of the amount of turns you get allocated to you. Because you don't just straight up lose if you don't open up a hand trap.
I don't think Goat changed nearly as much as Edison did.
Yeah, like being able to
changing Goat. Let me think. What realistically changed in Goat format?
I mean, restrict, bring prio to attach. That's gone. That was a big one.
Yeah.
Like that was a big one. But like, yeah, like I think that like the reason why you appreciate older formats is because the amount of gameplay you get to play, right? It's not, you don't just outright lose.
Cards are all like, the big cards are all pretty much the same. Like Sinister Serpent maybe changed a bit.
Yeah.
Changed. That's all I can really think of.
Yeah. Just being able to play longer is what you can appreciate, because you know that I mean, someone with the same mind, of course, right, can appreciate you making a misplay or two and accepting defeat because you lost by your own downfall, right? That's coming to terms with certain things that you had control over, but you just misplayed. And you'll learn, and you'll you'll be able to understand that misplay, and it won't occur as often past that point because you'll learn, right? But because modern is a bit different, where it's determined by the opening hand and by turn 3 whether you're gonna win or lose. That's what people are not a fan of. They're not a fan of that, right? Because they didn't lose because they got outplayed. They didn't lose because they got out-clevered. They didn't lose because of the decision that they made. They lost because they just couldn't do anything about it. And that's what retro formats do. It allows you to play longer and be held accountable for the misplay that you did, and be rewarded by the clever gameplay that you have established. That's why those formats are good, you know. And these game mechanics change the game slightly, but the tempo will remain the same, right? Because now you have different types of interactions, and most people are missing the point. Like that's what people are missing. Like, are you really thinking about it, or are you just complaining? You know, it's like. Yeah, I get that, Reese, but like that's more of a casual approach, right? Like, because you want to be able to play for something and have it be sanctioned, right? You want to be able to play competitively speaking, right? Because like otherwise, like casual is like okay, casual is fine. You don't have to abide by the rules. You can stick to the old. But I mean, from an official perspective, I think you eventually want to be and compete against like good players, right? And have it account for something, and not just be like an unsanctioned event that you can't really brag about. You know, like okay, you like, you know, like you want to be able to have the bragging rights to be okay. Yeah, I beat so and so, or I did this and I accomplished this. Like that's kind of where you want to. That's where the ambition comes from. Like you want to be able to. You want it to count, basically. You want it to be meaningful. Otherwise, it's like yeah, okay, you enjoy the game, it's fine. It's like playing soccer or playing a sport on a Sunday. Yeah, it's fine. You can do that. There's a bit of competitiveness to it, but eventually, you might want to like have it mean something, especially if it's facilitated. Yeah, you're good. Current Edison has so many years of development. Give it enough time, and people will innovate new decks. People will default to whatever was good originally with that are least impact for it. Yeah, people will consider what was old and try to maintain its tier, right? Because it's what they're familiar with. So they'll continue to play it because like okay, well, it's not that bad. We can manage around it, and now there'll be other cards utilized because of that. If you want to make your own format, make it. Don't tear down already perfectly working format to make an even worse one. But no, that's the thing though. That's just an assumption. It's an assumption of that's what people said about all these other master rules. Oh, it's ruining the game. It's ruining the game. But then it's just, if it was ruining the game, then it wouldn't be alive now. You know? Yes, we want to play against good players, but living here in Australia, we only have access to one U2W a year, and no one wants to host big third. Yeah, I understand that part. Like, I get that bit. Yeah, but like, it's just to reduce the amount of confusion when you have modern players playing retro formats. Like they're trying to abide by a new set of rules. Like that's an inconvenience, right? So from a business perspective, you don't want that. You want it to be as fluid and as seamless as possible. Otherwise, you're gonna have people playing modern, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh wait, what? That's how it works? What? How? What? And then they're like, "Oh, I don't want to play it anymore." Like, why would they? Right? Because it's too much of a hindrance. Trying to it's like retro players, older players trying to play new formats. They don't want to learn the new cards. Think of it that way. Like no one wants to do the other. And you have to understand that. Like it makes sense. Like you can complain about it, of course. That's your right. But I'm saying from a subjective perspective, like you have to understand why it's being done. And be realistic, because back then those rules did not make sense. Ignitions being quick effects, that did not make no sense, bro. That was like the, oh my god, I hated that ruling. It was so frustrating. Like I would do it as well. I would exploit it, but like I knew it was
crazy.
It just didn't make any sense. Like how was an ignition effect meant to be a quick effect? That made no sense. That was like the dumbest thing for sure.
Even on like the simplest cards, it was dumb.
Yeah.
On the simplest cards, normal Stratos affect a priority to pop. Like that's like even on the simplest card like that, like or not Stratos.
No, that's trigger. That's trigger. That always happened.
There's another card. There's another card.
You think about Lone Fire, like normal summon Lone Fire.
Yeah, there's another hero that you could do before they got rid of it. Which one was it? I need to find this now. Keep talking while I go through the 14 category pages of fucking hero cards.
This one to play against. Okay, so let's just strip away the identity of Edison format just to make it easier. If this was a tweak of the rule sets, sure, I'd be okay, but this is a complete reset. What? No, not necessarily, because you're not getting a ban list. I mean, I guess it's a byproduct of it. Like, okay, you're kind of getting a ban list because you're getting cards that are not going to be good anymore, so you're objectively not going to want to play them anymore. So I guess essentially, kind of technically, it is a ban list. But like, let's just see where this goes. Like, I'm for it. But one thing I am kind of pissed off about is the erratas. Like that, because like that's kind of the big deal. Like I think that's gonna be more impactful than the actual mechanics. I think the mechanics being implemented is fine. I think the ignitions not being quick effects, I think that's fine. The erratas though, that's gonna be a bit more difficult getting used to. Like Goya Guardian, you're so used to, you know, so used to playing Goya Guardian. I don't know, man. I think it's fine. I think it'll be fine. People will just have to adjust, right? And people that are complaining about it, they just don't see the bigger picture. You know, they just don't see the bigger picture. Like it makes sense. You just don't want to make sense. You're being reluctant to change. And like I said earlier, the format already changed because of modern theory, right? So the best decks at the time were no longer the best decks. So you're technically not playing Edison. You're playing something else. You're playing like the best decks that would have been prevalent were not prevalent at the time because you thought Dandy or another deck was better. So that was more. It was higher represented. But now it's like the form has changed and people have implemented theory to the older format. They're like, no, hang on, this is better now. Why were people not playing this? This is much better. So now you have a different meta that has been established than the prior. So already it's different, right? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like just I don't know. I understand that the changes are drastic, but it's like you can't hold on to something that wasn't fundamentally correct. Like ignition effects, being quick effects. That never sat well with me. I'll just leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. Because everyone has their opinion and their perspectives, but like I think it's fine. I'm more pissed off about the erratas. The game mechanics, it's fine. Anyways, that's gonna be.
You imagine Fenrir with priority.
Oh my god, Fenrir with priority! No way, bro. All right, guys. Yeah. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. You guys, fuck it out, dude.
Just immediately search.
That's just crazy.
And then like it doesn't matter anymore because it's like they can't stop you because they know that you just search another one.
Dude.
That'd actually be so bad. Oh lord.